If the name Costco makes you think of hot dog, you could be one of the reasons why this supermarket chain sells over 200 million hot dogs each year. Costco hot dogs are both a commercial success story and a culinary phenomenon, making it necessary to visit the food court as an essential part of completing the whole Costco experience. Costco's hot dogs are one of the cheapest, and some noted them as one of the best fast food hot dogs around, too. But here's the twist. This seemingly too good to be true deal isn't just about satisfying customers' cravings. It's a strategic move that has propelled Costco to unparalleled success in the retail industry. So what makes these dogs so good? And what makes these hot dogs sell like hot cakes? Apparently, it's not a secret sauce, mystery ingredient, or a celebrity chef promoting the product. If you want to know more about the surprising success of Costco's hot dog, come along as we explore and unravel the surprising success story behind Costco's iconic $1.50 hot dog, a humble treat that has become synonymous with value, quality, and unbeatable savings. And the start all traces back to the year 1976. The year Costco was founded by Saul Price, a pioneer in warehouse club retailing. They had their first Costco, originally named Price Club, opened in San Diego. In the early 21st century, the company operated stores in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Europe, the Far East, and Australia. The company was often praised for providing its employees with higher pay and better benefits than were customary in the field of retailing. 1985. This was the year when Jim Senegal launched Costco hot dogs with a unique vision that challenged the standard business strategy. Instead of focusing on profit margins for each item, Senegal intended to break even on products and profit from annual memberships. Totally different from the other businesses on the same market. But this new method conceals a truly surprising secret. Costco loses billions of dollars on one item, intentionally. It might be hard to believe, but the price of a Costco hot dog has remained $1.50 since 1985. Yeah, you definitely heard it right. It is still priced at $1.50, exactly what it cost in 1985, before the Great Recession, the housing crisis, the pandemic, and the latest bout of decades-high inflation. What's more, despite ever-increasing costs of ingredients and labor, Costco has steadfastly refused to raise the price of their beloved hot dog. If we factor in inflation up to the present, that hot dog should have cost $4.26 by now. So why has Costco chosen to maintain such low prices, defying economic logic? The answer lies in Costco's unwavering commitment to customer value. They understand that a low-priced hot dog is not just a snack, it's all about the experience. When you walk into a Costco store, the aroma of sizzling hot dogs welcomes you, enticing you with its savory scent. Also, the sight of a long line at the food court tells you that this hot dog indeed holds something special. But the question is, how can Costco afford to sell hot dogs at such a low price? Well, it turns out the hot dog is a loss leader for them. A loss leader is a product sold at a loss to attract customers, eventually increasing overall sales. While the hot dog itself may not be profitable, it serves as a magnet, drawing in the crowd of hungry shoppers who are enticed by the promise of a cheap and delicious meal. To put it into more perspective, let's consider the numbers behind this marketing logic. Costco reportedly sells over 100 million hot dogs annually across its food courts worldwide. This is definitely an astonishing amount. Now imagine if they were to increase the price to match inflation. Well, it might seem logical from a financial standpoint, but it could potentially deter customers from choosing Costco as their shopping destination. The loss incurred from selling hot dogs at a low price pales in comparison to the overall revenue generated from the increased foot traffic and additional purchases made by those customers. Now, you might just be wondering, what makes this hot dog so special that people are willing to flock to Costco just for a taste? But come to think of it, it's not just about the low price, it's about the value that the hot dog represents. You see, Costco's hot dog is not just any ordinary hot dog, but in fact, it's a symbol of quality, consistency, and the true worth of your buck. When you sink your teeth into that juicy hot dog, you're met with a burst of flavor that satisfies your cravings. For the taste, it's the perfect blend of well-seasoned smoked sausage nestled within a soft, fluffy bun. Each bite is an explosion of taste, as the condiments, mustard, ketchup, onions, relish, they come together harmoniously, creating a symphony of flavors that dance on your taste buds. But it's not just about the flavors. The sheer size of the hot dog is also part of its undeniable appeal. It's not some small piece of snack, but it's a substantial meal that fills you up, leaving you satisfied and ready to tackle your shopping list. In a world where portion sizes seem to shrink while prices rise, Costco's hot dog stands as a symbol of generosity and value. This unwavering commitment to customer value is what sets Costco apart from its competitors. They understand that in order to build a loyal customer base, they need to consistently deliver on their promise of providing high-quality products at unbeatable prices. And the hot dog definitely embodies that promise, leaving customers with a sense of satisfaction and a desire to return for more. Now, you might also be wondering how a low-cost hot dog ties into the purchase of Costco memberships. Well, it's a fascinating relationship that showcases the brilliance of Costco's business strategy. You see, the great value customers receive from the hot dog offsets the loss incurred by Costco. In other words, the hot dog becomes a gateway to a larger, more profitable transaction, the purchase of a Costco membership. When customers enter a Costco store, they not only have the opportunity to indulge in a delicious hot dog, but also to explore the vast array of products at wholesale prices. As they stroll through the aisles, they begin to realize the incredible savings they can enjoy by becoming a Costco member. From groceries to electronics, clothing to home goods, the deals seem endless. And that's where the magic happens. The hot dog acts as a catalyst, convincing customers of the unbeatable value that Costco provides, making customers start to see that the money they save on their purchases far outweighs the cost of the membership fee. It's a win-win situation for both the customers and Costco. Customers get access to incredible deals, and Costco gains loyal members who contribute to the company's revenue stream. The numbers speak for themselves. As of the latest reports, Costco boasts over 100 million members worldwide. These members generate billions of dollars in annual membership fees, far surpassing the loss incurred by selling hot dogs at a low price. It's a testament to the power of providing exceptional value and the cleverness of Costco's strategic decision-making. Now, let's dive into a controversial anecdote that highlights just how serious Costco's commitment to the $1.50 hot dog price is. When Jim Senegal hired Craig Jelinek as the new CEO, he made one thing extensively clear: I will kill you if you raise the prices of hot dogs even 1 cent. This statement, although seemingly extreme, underscores the magnitude of the hot dog's significance to Costco's business model. But why would a CEO make such a strong statement about a single menu item? It goes back to the core principles of Costco: customer value and loyalty. Senegal understood that tampering with the hot dog price could have severe repercussions. It could erode customer trust, tarnish the brand's reputation, and ultimately determine the entire business model that Costco had built through the years. Meanwhile, the hot dog, in all its humble glory, has become a cultural icon for Costco. It represents a promise to customers, a promise of unwavering value and consistency, but keeping the price at $1.50. Costco not only honors that promise, but also maintains the trust and loyalty of its customers. It's a bold statement that shows just how deeply ingrained this simple food item is in the heart of the company. Finally, let's address the elephant in the room: the billions of dollars that Costco intentionally loses on hot dogs. It may seem counterintuitive for the company to willingly incur such a massive loss, but when we look at the bigger picture, it becomes clear why this strategy is successful. First and foremost, despite the loss on hot dogs, Costco remains incredibly profitable. The revenue generated from memberships, along with the sales of other products, more than offsets the loss incurred by selling hot dogs at a low price. Costco has consistently shown impressive financial performance year after year, proving that their business model works. Moreover, the hot dog serves as a powerful marketing tool. It creates buzz, draws in crowds, and acts as a beacon that attracts customers to Costco stores. Once inside, these customers are exposed to a vast selection of products, compelling them to make additional purchases. It's a well-crafted strategy that leverages the hot dog's loss leader status to drive overall sales and profits. So, the success of Costco's hot dog is a testament to the power of value and customer loyalty. By keeping the price at a humble $1.50, Costco has created an experience that goes beyond a simple snack. The hot dog represents generosity, quality, and unbeatable value, a symbol of what Costco stands for. From its inception in 1985 to its status as a cultural icon today, the Costco hot dog has remained a constant in the ever-changing trademark of the retail industry. Its unbeatable price, unwavering commitment to customer value, and strategic importance within Costco's business model make it a symbol of the company's ethos. While the intentional loss incurred on hot dogs may seem unconventional, it has proven to be a brilliant business strategy. The hot dog draws in customers, who then become loyal members and contribute to Costco's overall profitability. It's a fine balancing act, but one that Costco has mastered over the years. So, the next time you visit Costco, take a moment to savor that $1.50 hot dog. Appreciate the careful thought and strategy behind its price, and know that you are part of a tradition of exceptional value, and a company that's willing to go to great lengths to keep its customers satisfied. As Senegal once mentioned to the Seattle Times in 2009, quote, "I know it sounds crazy making a big deal about a hot dog, but we spend a lot of time on it. We're known for that hot dog, and that's something you don't mess with." Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Costco's hot dog phenomenon. Are you one of the millions of people who constantly grab Costco hot dogs when you visit the retail store? Is it an effective marketing strategy for you? Let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. In a world where beverage giants like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Budweiser reign supreme, one small company managed to rise above the competition and make millions. The secret behind their success? Clever packaging. But how did this extraordinary packaging turn a brand into a billion-dollar one? And the more important question is, what brand is it? This is 5 Hour Energy. 5 Hour Energy, with its little 2-ounce bottle, exceeded expectations by bypassing the crowded fridge area where industry titans competed for supremacy. Moreover, 5 Hour Energy drink, which began on the shelves of mom-and-pop convenience stores, is now regarded as one of the most successful tales in history. In this video, we look into the unusual and highly surprising causes that catapulted 5 Hour Energy to new heights. How a $3 bottle of energy drink, often referred to as an energy shot, has made a humble startup guy, Manoj Bhargava, a billion-dollar company in just the span of 8 years. With this single product and some creative marketing methods, 5 Hour Energy Drink has become one of the most successful FMCG firms in the United States and around the world. Bhargava's path-breaking entrepreneurial journey, which resulted in the simple 5 Hour Energy Drink concept being the most popular and preferred energy shot drink for a rapid boost, is worth digging deeper into. Prepare to be astounded as we uncover the forgotten story of how a simple packaging choice changed an industry, leaving the titans scrambling to catch up. In 2004, Manoj Bhargava's company, Living Essentials LLC,
My name is Manoj Bhargav, and most people know me as the founder of 5 Hour Energy,
introduced a product named 5 Hour Energy, a drink that can help its buyers stay alert and attentive. The parent company of the 5 Hour Energy drink is Living Essentials LLC, which in turn is owned by Innovation Ventures. The 5 Hour Energy drink was created in 2003, but was released in 2004. How successful was it? By the end of 8 years, their sales figures soared to an astonishing estimated $1 billion. And the energy shot market has experienced remarkable growth, with sales skyrocketing to $2.8 billion in 2021. And it continues to grow to this day, thanks to the man behind it, Manoj Bhargava's administrative and entrepreneurial skills. Like most of our self-built heroes' stories, the tale of how 5 Hour Energy started is also quite unique. Manoj Bhargava was born in India, and their family moved to the United States when he was only 14 years old. After dropping out of Princeton in his first year, he spent 12 years as a monk in India. In 1990, he founded his first business, a plastics company that was ultimately sold to a private equity firm. The concept for the 5-hour energy drink arose in the spring of 2003. Bargava was at a natural goods trade expo in Anaheim, California, and what drew his initial attention was a booth offering a 16-ounce mixture that promised an hour-long productivity boost. He tried the drink and said it was excellent. He believed he could sell it as well, and that day served as a life-changing experience for the founder. A brief view at the drink's ingredients revealed his presence. That eureka moment occurred right there for him. It only took him 6 months to launch his version of the drink, which had 2 ounces of caffeine-infused B vitamins mixed with acids that would deliver 5 hours of energy. And thus, the story began, with no turning back. Manoj Bhargava understood it was going to be a difficult game as soon as the drink was out. According to Rise Megwar, Vice President Sales of Living Essentials, it was never an easy sell. Marketing campaigns had to be heavily focused on presenting the drink as a safe alternative for both consumers and sellers. The drink began as a shelf item for GNC, a popular health shop at the time, and was eventually stocked in 2004. The brand then saw a domino effect due to its inclusion in stores such as Walgreens, Rite Aid, and Sheetz. Toughness wins the competition. That is arguably the single most important aspect that has shaped Manoj Bhargava into the man he is today. It's no secret that as an entrepreneur, he enjoys playing tough, and that is exactly what he has ensured since the brand's creation. Several neon lookalikes, like 6-Hour Power and 8-Hour Energy, attempted to grab his target market but failed severely. They were either sued or just removed from the market.
Now to a big health warning about the popular energy drink 5-Hour Energy. Federal officials say it may have been a factor in at least 13 deaths over the past 4 years.
This was made feasible by Living Essentials' competent and vigilant legal team. However, the most significant step that has contributed to the brand's first success is its presence on the Walmart checkout aisle. The drink is available at all the store's U.S. locations and comes in 4 different fresh tastes. 5-Hour Energy's choice of compact 2-ounce bottles was a game changer. But why would a small bottle make such a significant impact in a market dominated by giants? Well, imagine this. You're rushing through a busy day, juggling multiple tasks and responsibilities. You need a quick pick-me-up, but carrying around a large enough energy drink seems cumbersome. That is when a 2-ounce bottle catches your eye. It's tiny, convenient, and fits right in your pocket or purse. The appeal of portability and instant energy becomes undeniable. But don't just take our word for it. Market research backs it up. According to studies, smaller packaging has a magnetic effect on consumers seeking convenience and portability. In a world where time is a precious commodity, having an energy boost on the go is a compelling proposition. The numbers speak for themselves too. The energy shot market has experienced remarkable growth, with sales skyrocketing to $2.8 billion in 2021. And a significant portion of their success can be attributed to 5-Hour Energy's format. They seized the opportunity to cater to the needs of busy individuals who crave a quick energy fix without the hassle. The decision to bypass competing for fridge space against beverage industry giants was a stroke of genius. After all, going head-to-head with Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Budweiser in the refrigerated section is like stepping into a boxing ring with heavyweights. Picture yourself strolling through a convenience store, scanning the aisles filled with soda and other beverages. It's no secret that the refrigerator shelves are dominated by the giants, leaving little room for new contenders. But 5-Hour Energy had a different plan. Instead of trying to squeeze into the already crowded fridge space, they spotted an untapped market segment, the register. Yes, that little counter where you pay for your items. By creating a product that could be sold right at the register, 5-Hour Energy found a new way to reach consumers directly, bypassing the fierce competition entirely. Think about it. When you're standing in line to pay, your attention naturally drifts to the items placed strategically near the counter. That's when the compact and eye-catching 2-ounce bottle of 5-Hour Energy catches your eye, tempting you to grab one for an instant energy boost. The impact of 5-Hour Energy's innovative packaging left the giants of the beverage industry scrambling to catch up. Imagine the shock and urgency felt by these established brands as they realized the potential impact of the energy shot trend. Anecdotal evidence tells tales of frantic meetings and brainstorming sessions within boardrooms. Executives from Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Budweiser were caught off guard by the unexpected success of 5-Hour Energy's packaging strategy. They knew they had to act fast to regain lost ground. But despite their efforts, it was already too late. 5-Hour Energy had managed to secure a significant share of the market, establishing themselves as the dominant player in the energy shot arena. By being the first to recognize and seize the opportunity, they gained a substantial advantage over their competitors, leaving them struggling to catch up. The success of 5-Hour Energy not only transformed their own fortunes, but also paved the way for the rapid growth of the energy shot market. This rise in popularity is no mere coincidence. According to industry reports, the energy shot segment experienced a remarkable compound annual growth rate of 8.6% between 2017 and 2021. This surge in demand can be directly linked to the breakthrough made by 5-Hour Energy with their unconventional packaging. With the market expanding, projections estimate that the global energy shot market will reach a staggering $5.7 billion by 2025. This figure underscores the remarkable impact of 5-Hour Energy's niche packaging strategy, which defied conventional wisdom and set a new course for the industry. 5-Hour Energy tapped into the increasing consumer demand for quick and effective energy solutions. But why are energy shots so appealing in the first place? Research suggests that consumers value efficiency and immediate results. In a fast-paced world where time is limited and demands are high, the need for a quick energy boost is more important than ever. Energy shots offer a solution that aligns with these needs. Surveys reveal that a whopping 76% of energy shot consumers choose this format because it provides a faster energy boost compared to traditional energy drinks. In a matter of minutes, you can go from feeling drained to feeling revitalized. The effectiveness of energy shots, coupled with their convenience and portability, makes them an attractive option for consumers who seek reliable energy solutions without the excess baggage. In conclusion, the astounding success of 5-Hour Energy can be attributed to their unconventional packaging strategy. By introducing a tiny 2-ounce bottle and bypassing competition in the fridge space, they managed to capture the attention and loyalty of consumers. The giants of the beverage industry were caught off guard, scrambling to catch up, while 5-Hour Energy established itself as the dominant player in the energy shot market. This unexpected triumph led to the rapid growth of the energy shot segment, with consumers gravitating towards quick and effective solutions. The rise of the energy shot market and projections of its future value underscore the enduring impact of 5-Hour Energy's packaging innovation. Through their unconventional approach, 5-Hour Energy created a revolution in the beverage industry, proving that even in a market dominated by giants, a clever packaging strategy can make all the difference. Learning from the stories of entrepreneurs who have carved a niche for themselves in currently highly competitive and mostly saturated markets is unmatched. How they started with a dime in their pockets and turned their humble beginnings into newfangled success stories is enriching, inspiring, and noteworthy. And that's a wrap on the electrifying tale of 5-Hour Energy's rise to glory. Who would have thought that a tiny 2-ounce bottle could pack such a punch in the beverage industry? It just goes to show that in a world of giants, sometimes it's the little guys with the big ideas that come out on top. As we bid adieu to this wild ride, let's raise a toast, or a tiny bottle, to Manoj Bhargava and the team at Living Essentials LLC for shaking up the market with their ingenious packaging strategy. But hey, the adventure doesn't end there. Stay tuned for more captivating stories of entrepreneurial triumphs and industry game changers. Until next time, keep dreaming big, thinking outside of the bottle, and sipping on success. Cheers to innovation and the power of a little shot of energy to fuel our wildest dreams.
Imagine building a global empire, one burger at a time. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for the folks at Five Guys, it became a reality. But here's the kicker. Their success wasn't built on flashy ads or slick marketing campaigns. No, they took a different path, one that revolutionized the way we think about word-of-mouth marketing. Today, we're diving into the unconventional strategies that made Five Guys a true marketing genius. From hidden locations to the power of authenticity, get ready to uncover the secrets behind their phenomenal rise. Get ready, because we're about to embark on a mouth-watering journey of marketing brilliance. Now, let's talk about word-of-mouth marketing. We've all experienced it, the giddy excitement of discovering a hidden gem from a friend's recommendation. There's something inherently powerful about personal endorsements, and Five Guys understood this better than anyone. But here's the thing, word-of-mouth marketing isn't easy. It's elusive, hard to measure, and often unpredictable. So, how did Five Guys crack the code and turn it into a marketing powerhouse? Hold on tight, because we're about to unveil the hidden location strategy that set the stage for their mind-blowing success. 1. The hidden location strategy. Jerry Merle's brilliant marketing move didn't just rely on word of mouth, it strategically utilized the power of exclusivity and intrigue. Instead of opting for a prominent location with high visibility, Merle deliberately chose a hard-to-find spot for the first Five Guys restaurant. This unconventional decision paved the way for the brand's future success. Imagine stumbling upon a hidden gem tucked away in an alley or obscured by buildings. The sense of discovery adds an element of excitement and anticipation. Similarly, Five Guys' hidden location created a feeling of exclusivity for those who managed to find it. It was like being part of a secret club, where only those who had been recommended by a friend or discovered the place through their own sleuthing skills could enjoy the mouth-watering burgers. Merle's strategy hinged on harnessing the power of word-of-mouth recommendations. By intentionally selecting a location that was challenging to find, he ensured that the majority of customers were likely introduced to Five Guys through personal recommendations. This created a built-in trust factor. People trusted their friends' opinions on where to find the best burgers. Within a few days of opening, Five Guys saw a consistently packed restaurant. Jerry Merle knew with certainty that his burgers were amazing. This unconventional approach circumvented the difficulties of measuring word-of-mouth marketing because the majority of customers were referred by friends. The success of the hidden location strategy served as an early validation that Five Guys was onto something extraordinary. 2. The mystery of quality. Perception plays a significant role in how we value things, and Jerry Merle understood this implicitly. By deliberately choosing a hard-to-find location and creating a sense of exclusivity, Five Guys amplified the perceived value of its burgers. The scarcity and difficulty associated with finding the restaurant enhanced the sense that these burgers were something special. Think about it. If something is easily accessible and readily available, it's easy to take it for granted. But when you have to put in some effort to find it, you appreciate it more. The same principle applies to Five Guys burgers. Customers who made the extra effort to locate the hidden spot developed a heightened sense of anticipation and curiosity about what made these burgers so special. This sense of mystery and anticipation not only attracted customers, but also fostered customer loyalty. Those who went through the challenge of finding the hidden location became loyal brand advocates. They would share their experience with friends, proudly recounting their adventure to find the best burgers in town. Additionally, by intentionally focusing on exceptional food quality, Five Guys established a reputation for excellence. When customers finally tasted the burgers after their journey, they were greeted with flavors and textures that surpassed their expectations. The exceptional quality of the food reinforced the notion that the effort was worth it. Five Guys had successfully created a brand that not only promised an adventure but also delivered on its taste. 3. The simplicity of the menu. In a world of seemingly endless choices, Five Guys took a bold and refreshing approach, keeping their menu simple. By offering a limited number of menu options, they ensured a consistent focus on quality control. Instead of diluting their efforts by trying to excel at a multitude of dishes, Five Guys concentrated on what they knew best: burgers and fries. Imagine walking into a restaurant and being bombarded with an overwhelming array of choices. It's not uncommon to feel paralyzed by decision fatigue, unsure of what to order. Five Guys recognized this common struggle and eliminated it by streamlining their menu. This not only made the decision-making process easier for customers, but also allowed the kitchen staff to perfect their craft. But don't mistake simplicity for lack of customization. Five Guys went a step further by offering customizable options, allowing customers to personalize their orders. From choosing their desired toppings to opting for different sauces and extras, customers had the freedom to make their burgers truly their own. This balance of simplicity and customization created a winning formula that catered to a wide range of preferences without overwhelming the customer. By minimizing decision fatigue and empowering customers with customization, Five Guys made the dining experience enjoyable and stress-free. It was a testament to their customer-centric approach and their commitment to providing a simple yet satisfying meal. 4. The power of free marketing. Marketing can be expensive, but Five Guys tapped into the most powerful and cost-effective form of marketing: word of mouth. Encouraging customer feedback and engagement became an integral part of their strategy, generating organic buzz and fueling the brand's growth. With the rise of social media and online review platforms, customers had newfound avenues to share their experiences. Five Guys actively embraced this trend and encouraged customers to share their thoughts and opinions. By creating a space for customers to voice their feedback, they not only valued customer input, but also gained valuable insights to improve their offerings. Positive experiences have a way of spreading like wildfire, and Five Guys capitalized on this phenomenon. The viral nature of social media allowed customers to share their Five Guys experiences with their friends, family, and followers. Each rave review or mouthwatering food photo had the potential to reach hundreds, if not thousands of people, amplifying the reach of Five Guys' message. Furthermore, the enthusiasm of brand advocates played a crucial role in the brand's free marketing strategy. When customers genuinely love a product or experience, they become enthusiastic promoters. Five Guys' dedication to quality and customer satisfaction created a legion of passionate fans who willingly shared their love for the brand without any incentive beyond their genuine enthusiasm. The power of free marketing, driven by customer feedback, social media, and brand advocates, became a driving force behind Five Guys' exponential growth and success. 5. Embracing authenticity and transparency. In an era where consumers crave authenticity and transparency, Five Guys set itself apart by embracing these principles wholeheartedly. From maintaining an open kitchen concept to allowing customers to witness the cooking process, Five Guys built trust through honesty and genuine practices. Imagine walking into a restaurant where you can see the kitchen bustling with activity, the sizzle of burgers on the grill, and the unmistakable aroma of fresh ingredients. This open kitchen concept not only added an element of theater to the dining experience, but also instilled confidence in customers. They could see firsthand that Five Guys was committed to using high-quality ingredients and preparing their meals with care. Transparency extended beyond the kitchen. Five Guys prioritized personalized service and interaction with customers. Whether it was a warm greeting at the door, a friendly exchange at the counter, or a genuine conversation about the customer's preferences, Five Guys made each interaction meaningful. This personalized touch left a lasting impression on customers, making them feel valued and appreciated. By embracing authenticity and transparency, Five Guys fostered a deep connection with its customers. They went beyond merely providing a meal. They created an experience that resonated with people on an emotional level. This genuine approach solidified the bond between the brand and its customers, leading to long-lasting loyalty and advocacy. 6. Continuous innovation and adaptation. In a dynamic and ever-evolving industry, it's essential to stay ahead of the competition. Five Guys understood the importance of continuous innovation and adaptation to meet customer demands and preferences. Responding to customer feedback became a cornerstone of Five Guys' success. They actively listened to their customers and made adjustments based on their preferences. Whether it was introducing new flavors, accommodating special requests, or improving existing menu items, Five Guys was committed to delivering what their customers desired. Experimentation played a pivotal role in Five Guys' innovation strategy. They weren't afraid to take risks and try new things. This allowed them to surprise and delight their customers with unexpected menu additions, seasonal offerings, and unique flavor combinations. By constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible, Five Guys stayed relevant and exciting in the eyes of their customers. The commitment to continuous improvement ensured that Five Guys never rested on their laurels. They understood that success wasn't a destination but a journey. By staying proactive and adapting to changing trends and consumer preferences, Five Guys remained at the forefront of the industry. Five Guys' marketing genius lies in its ability to harness the power of word of mouth, embrace exclusivity and intrigue, amplify perceived value, simplify the menu, leverage free marketing, embrace authenticity and transparency, and continuously innovate and adapt. These unconventional strategies have propelled Five Guys to unparalleled success with over 1,500 locations worldwide. Entrepreneurs and marketers can learn valuable lessons from Five Guys' approach by focusing on exceptional quality, creating memorable experiences, and fostering genuine connections with customers. Brands can establish a strong foundation for growth and success. Five Guys' journey reminds us that sometimes the most unconventional strategies yield the most remarkable results. So, let's take a page from their playbook, think outside the box, and embark on our own path to marketing greatness. Hey there, fellow shoppers! Ready to uncover the sneaky secrets of IKEA? Get ready to have your mind blown as we reveal the 6 surprising ways this retail powerhouse tricks you into buying more. Now, hold on a second. I know what you're thinking. You've walked through those IKEA doors armed with determination, only to leave with a cart full of impulse buys. It's like they've got some Jedi mind tricks up their sleeves, am I right? Imagine this. You go in for a simple bookshelf and suddenly you find yourself ogling over colorful throw pillows and charming kitchen gadgets. It's like IKEA knows your weak spots and plays with your desires. But listen up, my savvy friend, it's not your fault. IKEA is a master of consumer psychology. They've spent years perfecting their tactics to tap into your emotions and make you feel like you need that funky lamp or that trendy rug. But fear not, because today we're going to expose these mind-boggling tricks together. We'll unravel the secrets of strategic store locations, decode the maze-like layout, dissect the absence of windows, savor the aroma of cinnamon buns, explore the DIY assembly, and decode their pricing wizardry. So, are you ready to take a peek behind the IKEA curtain? Let's embark on this eye-opening journey together. 1. Strategic store locations, a long drive to temptation. IKEA knows that getting you through the door is half the battle. That's why they strategically place their stores further outside city centers, making you embark on a deliberate journey to reach their retail wonderland. It might seem inconvenient, but it's a well-thought-out tactic to entice you to make a purchase. Think about it. When you've traveled a considerable distance, you don't want to come home empty-handed. You've invested time and effort into the trip, and that alone can nudge you towards justifying your visit by filling your cart with enticing IKEA products. It's like the store is saying, hey, we made you work for it, so you might as well make it worth your while. 2. The maze-like store layout, a deliberate path to every item. Once you step foot inside an IKEA store, you'll quickly realize it's not your average shopping experience. The maze-like layout is designed to guide you through every nook and cranny of their vast selection of products. It's like a carefully orchestrated dance where you're the lead, but IKEA is subtly nudging you in the right direction. As you wind your way through the store, you'll encounter a diverse range of product sections. From kitchen gadgets to cozy sofas and everything in between, IKEA ensures that you come into contact with a multitude of tempting items. It's a clever way to increase the chances of impulse purchases. After all, who can resist the allure of that sleek coffee table or those stylish throw pillows that catch your eye as you navigate the labyrinth? 3. Absence of windows, a focus on shopping. Have you ever noticed that once you enter an IKEA store, time seems to stand still? That's because IKEA adopts a design tactic reminiscent of casinos. The absence of windows plays a significant role in keeping you focused on shopping and minimizing distractions. By eliminating natural light, IKEA creates an environment where your attention is solely directed towards their products. There are no windows to tempt you with glimpses of the outside world, no passing clouds or bustling city streets to draw your gaze away. It's a deliberate strategy to keep you engrossed in the task at hand, finding that perfect piece of furniture or discovering hidden gems for your home. 4. The seductive scent of cinnamon buns, linking pleasure to spending. Picture this. You've made your way through the maze-like store, your cart brimming with fabulous finds, and now you're heading towards the checkout. Just as you're about to finalize your purchases, a mouth-watering aroma wafts through the air, the irresistible scent of cinnamon buns. This intentional placement of the food section near the checkout counters is no accident. IKEA knows that scents can trigger emotions and memories, and they skillfully capitalize on this phenomenon. By linking the comforting smell of home baking with the act of parting with your hard-earned money, they create a subtle association between pleasure and spending. Suddenly, that internal debate about whether you need that extra item becomes a little less challenging. After all, who can resist the temptation of a sweet treat while checking out? 5. DIY furniture assembly, building value and attachment. IKEA's famous flat-packed furniture not only saves the company money in terms of storage and transportation, but also plays with your perception of value. When you purchase a piece of furniture from IKEA, you're not just buying a ready-made product. You're buying an experience, an opportunity to roll up your sleeves and become a master assembler. Studies have shown that people tend to assign higher value and emotional attachment to items they have assembled themselves. The sweat and effort put into building that bookshelf or bed frame create a sense of accomplishment and personal investment. It's like you've become a part of the furniture's story, and that connection can lead to increased satisfaction and a stronger sense of ownership. 6. The illusion of bargain, affordable price tag psychology. Have you ever noticed how many prices at IKEA end in 99 cents or 9? It's not a coincidence. IKEA employs clever pricing strategies that create the illusion of affordability and entice you to make more purchases. Ending prices in 99 cents is a classic psychological trick used by retailers to make the price seem lower than it actually is. Your brain naturally focuses on the whole number, conveniently ignoring the small fraction of a cent. It's a subtle way of making you feel like you're getting a bargain, even though the difference is minimal. Moreover, IKEA's vast range of reasonably priced products can have a profound impact on your impulse buying behavior. With their shelves stocked with an array of affordable and stylish options, it's easy to justify adding a few more items to your cart. After all, who can resist those trendy cushion covers or those charming kitchen utensils when they come at such wallet-friendly prices? IKEA is a master of consumer psychology, employing unconventional and surprising tactics to encourage you to buy more. From strategically placing their stores outside city centers to immersing you in a maze-like shopping experience, IKEA knows how to play with your emotions and tempt you into making impulsive purchases. They leverage the absence of windows, the alluring scent of cinnamon buns, the DIY assembly process, and even clever pricing strategies to shape your buying behavior. Being aware of these strategies is crucial to making informed purchasing decisions. Next time you venture into an IKEA store, consider your intentions and be mindful of the subtle influences at play. Remember, it's okay to indulge in the occasional IKEA splurge, but with a little insight, you can resist the urge to overspend on unnecessary items. The secrets of IKEA have been unveiled, and you might be feeling a mix of surprise, amusement, and maybe even a touch of disbelief. Who knew that a furniture store could be so crafty? You're probably thinking, how did I never notice these tricks before? How did they manage to manipulate my shopping decisions? Well, my perceptive friend IKEA has perfected the art of temptation, and they've been doing it oh so sneakily. Remember that time you got lost in the maze-like store trying to find the exit but ending up with a shopping bag full of unnecessary goodies? We've all been there, entangled in the web of their strategic layout. But here's the thing. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, you're one step ahead. You can see through their clever tactics, and you can navigate those aisles with a discerning eye. So, my astute companion, let's put our newfound wisdom into action. Armed with an understanding of the strategic store locations, the allure of cinnamon buns, the power of DIY assembly, and more, we can make informed decisions when we step foot into an IKEA store. It's time to embrace the role of the savvy shopper, making choices that align with our needs and desires. Together, let's resist the allure of unnecessary purchases and conquer the IKEA shopping experience with confidence.
Ever believed a company like Marlboro, which is involved in the tobacco business, would create wonders despite the road full of hurdles? But reality explains everything. From being only a cigarette producer for women to the best and most well-reputed brand worldwide, Marlboro has proved itself to be the best company in the field. From bottom to top, the journey was not that easy, but Marlboro went out of the box to be the biggest winner in the tobacco industry. Want to know how? It was all because of their crazy marketing strategies. Marlboro's strategies not only skyrocketed their sales, but massively bloomed their brand value globally. What was their unique strategy? How did Marlboro survive the challenging path to insane success? Are they still maintaining their brand image? In today's video, you will be getting all the answers to these questions. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from our channel. Before diving into interesting strategic moves by Marlboro, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for all the fascinating news and updates, and lastly, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you do not miss any of the exciting and interesting news of the amazing case studies around the world. That said, let's get started. Before jumping on to what Marlboro did and how they bloomed, let's first rewind and glimpse Marlboro's initial journey. Marlboro started in the tobacco industry back in 1924. Initially, they were involved in producing cigarettes for women that were not too strong but a good fit for women of that era. Gradually, they analyzed the market and shifted their core business and reframed Marlboro as a masculine brand in the late 1950s. Philip Morris, Marlboro's parent company, strategically laid a roadmap that escalated them directly to the world's best brand in the tobacco business in a really short span of time. Everything was going as planned by the company, but who knew that the 11th of January 1964 would be the black day for the entire tobacco industry? On that day, the US government officially declared that the consumption of cigarettes was causing cancer, practically thinking this news would shake up the entire tobacco business and all the companies involved in this business should end up experiencing heavy losses. Almost $8 billion of the tobacco industry and millions of families' daily income was at stake after this news. Almost all the companies were triggering losses. But the interesting fact here is Marlboro, despite this crazy news shaking up the tobacco industry, spectacularly skyrocketed. When all the other companies found it a difficult situation to gear up for, Marlboro was all set to expand massively. In just a year, Marlboro grew enormously. Previously, they had only a 1% market share in the industry, but somehow they marvelously managed to be the 4th largest cigarette producing brand in the world. Now, everything was going smoothly for the tobacco industry to escalate, but who knew the government would take such harsh steps of banning the cigarette advertisements? This directly affected the marketing strategies of the cigarette producing companies and eventually affected their sales. Marlboro again faced this situation amazingly and became more renowned than it was before. They ended up being the largest manufacturer of cigarettes in the world, and most prominently, none of its competitors were even near Marlboro's level to give them a cutthroat competition. All thanks to its classic, mind-blowing, and iconic strategic planning by its team. One of the best strategies by mankind led Marlboro's way to a reputed brand in the world. The strategy, prominently known as lifestyle marketing, resulted in Marlboro's stepping stone to success. This strategy goes far beyond marketing. Essentially, it connects you to yourself and helps you to imagine yourself as some great personality, or a person you always desire to be. Such advertisements are much more attractive, connecting to consumers' lifestyles and, importantly, epitomizing their customers' ideas. Let's take a simple example and understand what this lifestyle marketing is and how it's super beneficial for companies to become super successful. You might be aware of the luxury apparel brand named Marks and Spencer's. They manufacture and sell all the luxurious items and target those niche markets who love to enjoy a better standard of living by buying expensive things. This brand easily convinces and attracts customers from their iconic logo to the best quality and satisfying customer experiences. If you have precisely noticed the advertisements of Marks and Spencer's, they showcase special moments to the marketplace. Such taglines connect to customers' lavish lifestyles and recent trends by not only selling their apparel and other items, but also by making them feel as being an active part of that niche superclass community. Next to such lifestyle marketing is done by Harley-Davidson. They showcase their products and sell them by specifically targeting that niche community of cult following and adventure identity. In their marketing strategy, they manage to be relevant and quite connected to American culture. Whenever you come across a Harley-Davidson owner and you notice them precisely, you will notice their gear, apparel, and maybe some tattoos from the brand. They have amazingly captured the cult following niche market and influenced those crowds to extreme levels. Such a similar influence and marketing strategy is acquired by Philip Morris. Most companies are not doing their due diligence and research before advertising or marketing their products, but Philip Morris was quite sure of what they needed to do and how they will showcase their products so that the customers are highly attracted to them and eventually leading to a rise in sales. By analyzing the market, Marlboro switched its marketing strategy and became the epitome of business propaganda in the 20th century. Marlboro and the team were very much clear on who their target market was. Philip Morris's parent company of Marlboro spotted the chief similarities between the lifestyle of young individuals and the daily needs of the youngsters. So apart from choosing the usual way of marketing through statistics and justifying smoking, they preferred a much more straightforward but excellent way of attracting the youngsters. They started a new campaign called Marlboro Man. In every advertisement or magazine page, or even in other pamphlets, they represented a young man with all the features an ideal man wants in himself. That character was widely called the Marlboro Man, with a perfectly built-up body, independent. Basically, he was the ultimate archetype of manhood. Obviously, it was. Every man in the 1960s wanted to be like the Marlboro Man, who was stylish, independent, free, and importantly, strong. So this lifestyle marketing amazingly was a game changer for the tobacco giant. They saw a massive increase in the sales of cigarettes at that moment. What keeps people amazed is the commercial footage that the company advertised did not showcase a cigarette as a product for more than 10 seconds. Their core aim was to elaborate more on the Marlboro Man and not the cigarette as a product. They were able to communicate their emotions and connect to the youngsters of the 1960s. All these attracted customers and compelled them to buy Marlboro cigarette packs. This mind-blowing strategy from Marlboro helped the company to effectively sell its products even after the ban of advertisements. They easily showcased their product through small footage by just describing the Marlboro Man. This strategy was so effective that only within a single year, Marlboro sales summed up to the total of the next 10 competitors. They became the legend in the advertising strategy, and importantly, laid the foundation of Marlboro to become a whopping $58 billion brand. This was everything about Marlboro in the 1900s. Somewhere, yes, Marlboro is still able to attract youngsters with their lifestyle marketing, though the advertisements would be much limited and even the influence on people has decreased drastically. There are also other players in the market showcasing their brands through different attractive modes, most importantly on social media and the internet. Marlboro is at a back seat here and needs some improvements to capture the market by being socially active. Also, the company is not able to compete up to the mark because of the competitors' low-priced products or cigarette packs with the same quality. Additionally, Marlboro is also facing challenges of government regulations, as every country has different regulations and all are to be taken care of to survive in the market. They might lag somewhere, but soon they will take the maximum opportunity to flourish and achieve the same stake in the tobacco market where they were standing previously. So what are your thoughts on Marlboro's iconic marketing? Will they cope and regain their stake in the tobacco market? Do let us know your views in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching the video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. See you in the next video. Axe body spray was an industry shaker, splitting the difference between deodorant and cologne, and the spray did not spare a chance to remain at the top of the game. And even though Axe carried out several ads for print, TV, and radio, not many people realized that the company was targeting insecure men. But how did they do it so successfully that Axe body spray became a major brand which any man would want to associate with? In today's video, you'll see how Axe managed to bulldoze itself to the top by targeting insecure men with their spray. Anyone will agree with me that indeed Axe's approach to marketing has always been brilliant and unique, making their products irresistible. As much as their tactics appear simple, it turns out that Axe has managed to do it so well that they always win the attention of their targeted audience. And one of their most successful tactics that brought Axe to the limelight was not even the product that they were advertising, but rather the target group that they were advertising to, and the way they did it. The way Axe body spray managed to capture the attention of insecure men, leading to the widespread use of the spray, especially among teenagers, is just amazing. In fact, it shows the incredible lengths marketers have to go to learn all about their consumers. But what trick did this multi-million-dollar fragrance brand use to manipulate the minds of men so easily? Well, Axe was born in 1983 in France under personal care behemoth Unilever, and it picked up well under the tagline of a bottled sex pheromone. But by the time Axe was launched in America in 2002, sales of Axe body spray were not pleasing, and the brand needed a facelift. As a result, the company decided to contact the advertising services of the London agency Bartle Bogle Hegarty. And contrary to what the company expected, the agency reasoned that in fact, sex was not even the missing ingredient in Axe body spray ads. They realized that the sex pheromone idea was appealing to everyone, and when you appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. So they had to figure out who to particularly target with their ads. And so the agency had to do a study of men out to bars and observe them as they tried to pick up girls. In the process, they were classifying them into different potentials based on consumer needs. At the end of the study, they realized that Axe was too general with its ads. They concluded that they, in fact, didn't need to advertise to the already confident male because this category was outgoing and ready to win women by themselves. But they realized another group of men who really needed help winning the woman of their choice. This category consisted of the awkward, average man who would spot a woman of their choice but had no clue how to win the lady they wanted. They are the nerds. That means any idea sold to them that would help them to win a woman is worth dying for. And so, Axe will not have to spend much effort in selling their Axe body spray to this group of men because it offers an instant solution to their insecurity. They profiled this category of men who formed their main audience as the insecure novice. But diving deep, you get to realize that this group of nerd men are teenage boys who fall between 15 to 18 years old. These young men are just emerging from school and they're craving confidence. A majority of them are very insecure and afraid of their perceived immaturity. Indeed, such a person can do whatever it takes to get a hand at anything that can guarantee them confidence and make them feel like a real man. But more importantly, win that girl that they've been eyeing. And that is exactly what the Bartle Boggle Hegarty agency wanted to achieve with the Axe ads. So next came the ads themselves under the Axe Effect campaign. The strategy of the Axe Effect campaign was to create an illusion that once you spray the Axe body spray, any woman would fall for you. And the very first TV commercial by the brand to use this strategy was crafted. The ad depicts an awkward young man attending a cocktail party who eventually turns charming and confident the moment he applies the Axe body spray. Eventually, the man conjures an imaginary vision of adulthood. Several other ads came later, some involving how a single application of Axe body spray can help a young man get chicks. And considering that one of the male fantasies is to be irresistible to several sexy women, Axe body spray just blew up. Teenage boys could not be separated from Axe body spray. If you lived in the 90s and early 2000s, you can bear witness that Axe was the sole body spray among young men. Considering that the spray was overpowering and priced as cheap as $4.99, literally any young man could afford it. Almost all schoolboys carried Axe body spray with them to school with the hope that ladies would find them sexy because they were wearing a new scent. And as many young men continued to shop for Axe, so did the profit margin for the company soar through the roof. This eventually made Axe the #1 male antiperspirant or deodorant brand. The brand became so popular that losing brands started associating with it to ride on its overflowing success, all thanks to their decision to reinvent how to sell sex and whom to sell it to. As you can tell, Axe offered no real utility when it comes to actually picking up women, but the way the company coined its grammar of seduction is what attracted the nerds to this body spray. I mean, any insecure man will go for the product since it promises to take any insecure man, irrespective of age, and make him feel like he is the king of the world by simply introducing a new scent that drives women wild. The Axe Effect campaign was indeed a major success for the company, save for some high school kids who started misusing the spray. Instead of using the Axe body spray for refreshing their body, they started dousing themselves in Axe, and this is what got the brand in trouble with some schools' administrations. Even though insecurity was the driving force behind the success of the Axe Effect, it turns out that the same insecurity was eating the brand from the inside, and it had nothing to do with the school's admin, but the diminishing sales. The Axe Effect campaign suddenly weaned off after several years of success, and by 2013, the rate of global growth was already on the decline. Unilever was so worried, and it wanted to understand what might have changed. Was it that young men no longer wanted to associate with the Axe Effect, or what was going on behind the scenes? This is what prompted Unilever to embark on another study to understand the reasons behind the decline in sales. The study was conducted on about 3,500 men in 10 countries, with the goal of understanding conceptions of masculinity and self-esteem. But at the same time, the brand wanted to understand why the Axe effect was no longer appealing to men. At the end of the study, the brand realized that some men felt sidelined by the Axe effect campaign, which seemed to only target insecure men. And the fact that the brand was being associated with insecurity meant that its sole purpose was to appeal to those who are uncertain of their masculinity and public image. Therefore, the other category of men who were kind of self-confident had no reason to purchase Axe body spray because they knew what it takes to make themselves attractive to women without having to use Axe body spray. Additionally, Axe body spray was already bringing out a bad image as a tool for the needy, to the level that people started to associate them with Axe. And a majority of the high school and college-age young men were keen enough to notice this. They too considered the brand as a tool for the pathetic losers. That means Axe was not, in fact, making sales to the young men it initially targeted. Eventually, Unilever's management realized that women were not tools to be prized, and so they had to rework their campaign strategy to save the failing brand. And that's when the company came up with the new campaign in 2016 under the tagline, "Find Your Magic." This was to reassure the public that the sole purpose of Axe was to empower its audience on their goal of finding what makes them special. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more amazing content.